Dear students, welcome to eShikshana program. In the last class, we discussed Euler's method, modified Euler's method and its geometrical interpretation. And we have seen the advantage of modified Euler's method over Euler's method. Though Euler's method quickly gives the values of y, but accumulates errors in large as we compute values of y as we proceed computing values of y for the specified values of x. Okay, so in your course, third semester mathematics course, 18 Math 31, you have only modified Euler's method. So in modified Euler's method, first we predict the value of y using Euler's method and improve or correct this value using iteration formula, that is given by this formula. So we predict the value of y using Euler's formula and then correct it using the iteration formula. So these two put together is our Euler's modified method. So let me consider examples on modified Euler's method. So problem 1. Determine the value of y for x is equal to 0.05 up to 0.1, that is 0 to 0.1 in steps of 0.05. Given that dy by dx is equal to x square plus y, where y is 1 when x is equal to 1. That is the initial condition. Using modified Euler's method. Up to 4 decimal places. Up to 4 places of decimals are 4 decimal places. 4 decimal places. So there is the question. So we need to find the value at x with step length 0.05. The given initial condition is y is 1 at x is equal to 0. Now let us first write down the data given in the problem. So in the solution part, so let us write what is given here. This is f of x comma dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y. Now, so f of x comma y is your x square plus y. So given f of x comma y is equal to x square plus f of x comma y is x square plus y. And this is the step length. That is your h. H is 0.05. Now, what is x naught? X naught is equal to be 0. So this is your x naught. The corresponding value of y naught is 1. Y naught is 1. The next value of x is add h to x naught. That is 0 plus 0.05. This is your x bar 0.05. And corresponding value you have to obtain using modified Euler's method. Then till you get 0.1, keep adding 0.05 to the previous value of x. So x2 is 0.05 plus 0.05 is 0.1. And corresponding value of y2 we need to calculate again using modified Euler's Okay. So now, so having given this, let us write down the formula, iterative formula. Modified Euler's formula is y n plus 1 r plus 1. R plus 1, R for iteration, is equal to yn plus h divided by 2 into f of xn comma yn plus f of xn plus 1 comma yn plus 1 r. Close this bracket. Where yn plus 1 r is yn plus h into f of xn comma y. So let me call this as equation 1 and let me call this as equation 2. Okay. Now I want to find y1. How do I get y1? Put n is equal to 0 in 1. Put n is equal to 0 in 1, you get y1. Right? So let us put n is equal to 0. So I don't require this problem now. Let us this. Then I will write what is required here. I need this fxy is equal to x square plus y. X naught is 0. Y naught is 1. X1 is 0.05. Y1 we have to find out. Then X2 is 0.1. Y2 we need to find out. H is 0.05. H is 0.0. Now put n is equal to 0 in 1. Put n is equal to 0 in the relation 1. And put also put n is equal to 0 in 1 and 2. So again y1 r plus 1, y1 r plus 1 is equal to y naught plus h divided by 2 into f of x naught comma y naught plus f of x1 comma y1 r. Call this as equation number 3. Then y1 r is y naught plus h into f of x naught comma y naught. Call this as 4. Now for the iteration, let me fix r is equal to 0 in 3. So put r is equal to 0. Put r is equal to 0 in the equation 3. Put r is equal to 0 in the equation 3. So what do we get? When r is equal to 0, we get y1 1 is equal to y naught plus h by 2 into f of x naught comma y naught plus f of x1 comma y1 0. Call this as equation number 4. So I am fixing r is equal to 0 in 3. So I get y naught. Y1 is 0. Okay. What is y1 0? From the relation, from the equation 4, y1 0 is equal to y put r is equal to y1 0 is equal to y naught plus h into f of x naught comma y naught. Okay. I know the definition of fxy, x square plus y. So I can write this as y naught. What is y naught? Y naught is 1 plus what is h? H is 0.05. H is 0.05 into f of x naught is 0 and y naught is 1. F of x comma y is x square plus y. Therefore, f of 0 comma 1 is 0 square plus 1. So this will give you 1 plus 0.05 into f of x comma y x square plus y. So this is 0 square, that is 0 plus 1. So this is 1.05. So 1.05. Now let us use this value y1 0, which is equal to 1.05 in 5 and obtain the first iterative for y at x is equal to x1. Now let me do it here. So from 5 y1 1 from 5 y1 1 is equal to y naught. What is y naught? Y naught is 1 plus h 0.05 divided by 2 into f of x naught comma y naught, that is 0 comma 1, f of 0 comma 1 plus f of x1. What is x1? 0.05 comma y1 0 1.05. So I write here plus f of x1 0.05 comma y1 0 1.05. Now apply the definition of f of x comma y. Apply the definition of f of x comma y. So y1 is equal to 1 plus 0.05 divided by 2 into this is 0 square plus 1 or 0 plus 1, right? Because f of x comma y is x square plus y. So 0 comma 1 is 0 square plus 1. Then plus f of 0.05 comma 1.05 is 0.05 whole square plus 1.05. So this is 0.05 square plus 1.05 plus 1.05 plus 1.05 plus 1.05. Okay, this is a point. Okay. Now, if you compute this carefully, what do you get? 1.051. Okay. Now, this is the first iterative value of y at x is equal to x square, that is y11 1.0513. So next, let us put r is equal to 1 in 3. Okay. Let me do it here. So put r is equal to 1 in 3. Okay. Put r is equal to 0 in 3. So you get 1 in 3. So you get y1 2 is equal to everything same. So you get y1 0 in place of y1 0, y1 1. Just here put r is equal to 1, y1 2, everything same, x1, y1 1. Okay. You call this as equation number 6. Equation number 6. Otherwise, not required. So we will remove this. Okay. R is equal to 1 in 3. We get this one. And you know what is y1 1? So I can straight away compute that. So y1 2 is y0. Y0 is 1. H is 0.05 divided by 2 into f of 0 comma 1. X0 is 0. Y0 is 1 plus f of x1 0.05. y1 1 is 1.0512. Close the square bracket. Okay, so let me compute this. So if you compute carefully, okay, we are talking the definition first. So y1 2 is equal to 1 plus 0.05 divided by 2 into f of 0 comma 1 is 0 square, that is x square plus 1, that is 0 square plus 1 plus 0.05 square plus 1.0513. Close. So if you carefully calculate using calculator, we get 1.0513. 1.0513. So you can easily observe first iteration, the second iteration are both equal to up to the 4 decimal places, that is 1.0513, here also 1.0513. So when the two successive iterates are the same up to the desired accuracy, 4 decimals or 3 decimals, whatever is specified in the problem. So we conclude that the value of y at x is equal to x1, that is y1, is 1.0513. So since y1 1 and y1 2 are the same up to 4 decimal places, are the same up to 4 decimal places, up to 4 decimal places, y1, that is y at x is equal to 0.05 is equal to 1.0513. So I got the value 1.0513. Okay. Now we repeat the same thing. Now to find y2, what we have to do? We have to fix n is equal to 1 in equation number 1 and 2. So let me repeat this. Put n is equal to 1. So that equation is not here. Right? Yeah. Okay. In 1 and 2. So what do you get when you replace n by 1? You get 1 plus 1 y2. You get y2. 1 plus 1 y2 is equal to yn. N is equal to 1, that is 1. H by 2 xn comma yn. N is 1. x1 comma y1 plus xn plus 1. N plus 1 plus 1 x2 comma y2 r. Let me call this as equation number 6. Let me call this as equation number 6. Okay. Then again Euler's formula will become y2r y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1. Let me call this as equation 6. Okay, so now let me fix r is equal to 1 in 6. Put r is equal to 1, 0, 0. Put r is equal to 0. First iteration. I get when r is equal to 0. Put r is equal to 0 in 6. So what do you get? y21. You get y21 is equal to fix r is equal to 0 in 6. y1 plus h by 2 f of x1 comma y1 f of x2 comma y2 when r is 0, this will be 0. 0 plus 1, so here 0. Okay. So what is y20? Okay, from 7, what is y20? I have to calculate y20 and substitute here. So y20 I can obtain from 7. I need to substitute for y20. From 7 I can obtain y20. So y2 from 7, y20 from equation 7, y20 is equal to y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y. So what does this give you? y20 is y1. y1 is 1.0513 plus h 0.05 into f of 0.05 comma 1.0513. 1.0513. Okay. Let us apply the definition of f of x comma y. F of x comma y is x square plus y. Okay. So y20 is equal to 1.0513 plus 0.05 into 0.05 whole square plus 1.0513. Okay. So if you carefully calculate y20 1.10139. If you carefully calculate this, you get 1.103. Always you calculate the numerical values using calculators only. Okay, so I got the y20 1.103. I'll substitute here and calculate the first iterative for y at x is equal to x2. Okay. So from so let me call this as 8. So from 8 y21 from 8 y21 is equal to y1. y1 is 1.0513 plus h by 2 0.05 divided by 2 into f of x1 comma y1. f of x1 x1 is 0.05, comma, y1 1.0513, 1.0513, f of 0.05, comma 1.0513 plus f of x2, comma y2 0. So f of x2 is 0.1, comma y2 0 is 1.1039. y2 0 is 1.1039. Close the bracket. Now apply the limit definition. So y21 is 1.0513 plus 0.05 divided by 2 into f of x comma y is x square plus y. So 0.05 whole square plus 1.0513 plus 0.1 square plus 1.1039 plus 1.1039. So if you carefully calculate this, you get y21 is equal to 1.105. This is the value of first iterative value. y21 is equal to 1.1054. Now let us fix r is equal to 1 in 6. Put r is equal to 1 in 6. Then we get y1, y2, 1 plus 1, that is y22 is equal to y1. Everything same. So r is 1. So you get y2 1. Get y2 1. y2 1. Now let me substitute the value of y21 here and compute y22. So y22 is y1. y1 is 1.0513 plus 0.05 divided by 2 into f of x1 comma y1 0.05 comma 1.0513 plus f of x2 is 0.1 comma y21 is 1.105. Okay, so now let us apply the definition. So y22 will be 1.0513 plus 0.05 divided by 2 into f of 0.05 comma 1.0513 is 0.05 square plus 1.0513 then plus 0. F of 0.05 comma 1.0513 is 0.05 whole square x2 no, point 0.1 comma 1.1054 is 0.1 square plus 1.1054. Close. Oh, everything is fine here. F of 0.05 comma this done plus 0.1 square plus 1.054. So if you carefully evaluate this one, you get y22 is equal to y22. If you carefully calculate, you get y22 right here. Y22 is equal to 1.1055. 1.1055. Okay. So now we compare with the previous one. Y11 is 1.1054 and Y22 is 1.10. Y21. Okay. 113. There is a difference. There is a difference. So this need to be corrected again by putting R is equal to 2 in 6. So repeat this procedure. Put R is equal to 2 in 6. So what do you get? 2 plus 1 y2 3 will be in terms of y22 and everything same. Y22 y1 is 1.0513, x2 is 0.1 and this is 5. So this is okay, 1.1055. This is 5.3. Okay. Okay, fine. So now after the definition, so you get 1.0513 plus 0.05 by 2 f of plus 135, then x2 0.1 square plus 1.5 1.1055. Okay. If you carefully compute this one, if you compute carefully this one, you get y23 also the same, 1.1055. So say the second iterative value is 1.1055. Third iterative value is also 1.1055. So since the two successive iterates, second and third coincide, so we conclude that the value of y at x is equal to x2 is 1.055. Since y1, y22 and y23 are the same up to 4 decimal places, y2 is equal to y2 is equal to y at x is equal to 0.1 is equal to 1.105. So the value of y at x is equal to x2 1.105. So this completes the problem. So let me consider another problem. Let me consider another problem. Determine solve, second one, solve the initial value problem, solve the initial value problem. Initial value problem. dy by dx is equal to 2 into y divided by x plus x cube. 2 into y divided by x plus x cube. With initial condition y is 0.5 when x is equal to 1. Y is 0.5 when x is equal to 1. By using modified Euler's method. Modified Euler's method for x is equal to 1.2 and x is equal to 1.4. X is equal to 1.2 and x is equal to 1.4. Carry out 3 iterations at each stage. So we need to calculate 3 iterations at each stage. Whether they coincide or not doesn't matter. You compute 3 iterations and take the third iteration as the value of y at the particular value of x. So as usual, we shall write down what is given in the problem. That is very important. Once you write what is given in the problem, automatically what is to be done is defined there itself. So given f of x comma y is equal to 2 into y divided by x plus x cube. Okay, so then the values of x naught is 1. As I told you, the number written in this open bracket is x naught and this is your y naught. So y naught is 0.5. Y naught is 0.5. The next value of x, what you see, next higher value of x is 1.2 and then 1.4. So x1 is 1.2. x1 is 1.2. So corresponding value of y at x is equal to 1.2 need to be calculated using modified Euler's method. Then next value is x2 is 1.4. The corresponding value y2 we need to calculate using Euler's modified method. So now I will remove this question. For want of space, I will write down the data and then proceed. Okay. So fxy is given to me 2y divided by x plus x cube. Then x naught is given to me 1. Corresponding y naught is 0.5. Then x1 is 1.2. Corresponding y1 we need to find. x2 is 1.4. Corresponding value y2 we need to find. And h is, you can easily make out, x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x0 equivalent values of x is 0.2.
h is 0.5. So let me not disturb this. So I will keep it in this box.
Let me keep this in this box.
Now, let me start the modified Euler's method to find
Values at these
points of x. Okay. So modified Euler's formula. Let me write down modified Euler's formula once again. In general, yn plus 1 is equal to yn plus h divided by 2 into f of xn comma yn plus f of xn plus 1. So this is r plus 1. Okay. xn plus 1 comma yn plus 1 r. yn plus 1 r. Like this. Close the open bracket, then square bracket. Let me call this as equation number 1. Where yn plus 1 r is yn plus h into f of xn comma y. Call me this as 2.
So basically 2 is coming from Euler's method. 2 is the Euler's method.
Now, to find y1, I have to fix n is equal to 0 in 1 and 2. So put n is equal to 0 in 1 as well as in 2. Put n is equal to 0
In 1 and 2. Okay.
Next, what happens when n is 1? You get y1 r plus 1, y1 r plus 1 is equal to y0 plus h divided by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 r. So call this as equation number 3. Call this as 3. Equation 3. Then equation 2 becomes y1 r is equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0. So call this as equation 4. Now for iteration, I have to fix r is equal to 0 in 3. Put r is equal to 0 in the equation 3. Put r is equal to 0 in 3. So what happens here? When r is equal to 0, you get y1 1 is equal to y0 plus h divided by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 0. Close the bracket. y1 0. Call this as equation 5. Call this as equation number 5. Okay, so now if I substitute for y1 0 from 4, I can compute y1 1. If I substitute y1 0 from 4, I can compute first iterative value y1. Okay. y1 1. So now from the equation 4, from the equation 4, y1 0 is equal to y0. What is y0 here? Y0 is 0.5. Y0 is 0.5 plus from 4. H is 0.2. H is 0.2. F of x0 comma y0, that is 1 comma 0.5. Remember, yeah, the definition is different now. F of x comma y is 2y by x plus x cube. 2y by x plus x cube. That's fine. So let us substitute here. So this is equal to 0.5 plus 0.2 into 2y, that is 2 into 0.5 divided by x, x is 1 plus x cube 1 cube plus 1 cube.
Is that right? Please see this. Right? Okay. So when you compute this, 2 into 0.5 by 1 plus 1 cube, you get carefully, if you use calculator and compute, you get 0.9. y10 0.9. Okay. 0.9. Now let me put substitute in 5 and then apply y1. So I will use this base here. From equation 5, y1 1 is equal to y0 is 0.5, y0 is 0.5 plus h by 2, h is 0.2 divided by 2, 0.2 divided by 2 into f of from 5 here x naught comma y naught 1 comma 0.1 comma 0.5 1 comma 0.5 plus f of x1 is 1.2, x1 is 1.2, y10 is 0.5, y10 0.9. Close the bracket. So if you compute this, what do you get? So y1 is equal to 0.5 plus h is 0.2 divided by 2. F of 1 comma 0.5, applying this definition, 2 into 0.5 divided by 1. So this is 2 into 0.5 divided by 1 plus x cube, that is 1 cube plus second term. Similarly, this is 2 into y is 0.9, 2 into 0.9 divided by x 1.2 plus x cube 1.2 whole cube. 1.2 whole cube. So this is equal to, if you carefully compute, right, what you get? y11 1.0 228. This is the first iteration. So I will carry out 3 iterations at each stage. 3 iterations at each stage and then stop. Okay. So then, okay. So now to find y12, second iteration, what I have to do? Second iteration, I have to fix r is equal to 1 in 3. Okay. So okay, I will just adjust here only. Put r is equal to 1 in 3. Put r is equal to 1 in 3. So what you get? R is equal to 1 means y12. So y12 is everything same. So when r is 1, you get y1 1 here, y1 1. So let me substitute here. Let me substitute. So y12 is y0. Y0 is 0.5 plus h by 2. 0.2 divided by 2 into f of x0 1 comma
0.5, 1 comma 0.5 plus f of x1 1.2, y1 1 is 1.0228. Close. I think I'm clear here. 0.5, everything same, no change. Only thing, in place of y1 0, you have x1, y1 1. Okay. Now let me apply the definition. So y12 will be 0.5, 0.2 by everything same, f of 1 comma 0.5, f of 1 comma 0.5, correct? X naught comma y naught. Then okay, everything same. Okay. So y12 will be y12 0.5, 0.2 by 2, 2 into y 0.5 divided by 1 plus 1 cube plus 2.2 into y is 1.0228, 2.2 into 1.0228 divided by 1.2 plus 1.2 whole cube plus 1.2 whole cube. Close it. Okay. Okay, so when you carefully calculate using calculator, you get 1.0432. 1.0432. This is the second iteration. So let me compute the third iteration. So I have to replace only r by 2 in 3 to get y13. Y13 will be everything same. You get when r is 2, x1, y1. Okay. Y12. Everything same here. So y12 is 1.0432. 0432. Okay. Now apply the definition now. Everything same. So 1.2 till here same. 2 into 1.0432. 0432. 0432 divided by 1.2 x plus x cube, 1.2 whole cube. So if you carefully calculate, so y13, this is 3 now, y13 will be 1.0466. 1.0466. So we have to stop here because the question is carry out only 3 iterations at each stage. At this stage, 3 iterations over. So we conclude that, so therefore y1 is equal to value of y at x is equal to 1.2. At x is equal to 1.2 is 1.0466. So we can take this value of y at x is equal to 1.2, 1.0466 up to 4 decimal places. So next I have to compute y at x is equal to x2, that is at x is equal to 1.4. So I have to find y2. So how do I get y2? Replacing n by 1 in 1 and 2. So okay. Put n is equal to 1. Okay, it is here. Put n is equal to 1 in 1 and 2. Then you get y2. You get y2 r plus 1. See here, 1 plus 1. y2 r plus 1. y1. So yn will become y1. Then h by 2. x1 comma y1 plus f of n1 plus 1 y2 comma y2r. Call this as 6. Call this as equation number 6. Okay, call this as equation number 6. Then 2 also becomes y2r. It will be in terms of y1 again, y1, h into f of x1 comma y1. Call this as equation number 7. Equation number 7.
I am fixing n is equal to 1 now to get y2. So y2 r plus 1, y1, n is 1, h by 2, x1 y1 plus 1 plus 1 x2 y2 r, where y2 r in terms of y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y. Fine. Okay, so now I have to fix r is equal to 0 in 6 and 7. Put r is equal to 0 in 6. Put r is equal to 0 in 6. So what happens? When r is 0, you get y2 1 is equal to y1 plus h by 2 into f of x1 comma y1 plus f of x2 comma y2. When r is 0, you get y2 0. Close the bracket. Okay. Call this as equation number 8. Okay. Now look at equation 7. We can obtain y2 0 from equation 7. So from equation 7, y2 0 is equal to y1 plus h into f of okay. What is y1? Substitute here only. y2 0. So y1 is 1.0466 plus h is 0.2 into f of x1 1.2 comma y1 is 1.0466. Okay. From 7 y2 0 y1 is 1.0466 plus 0.2 f of x1 1.2 y1 1.0466. Okay. So now apply the definition. Okay, I'll write here. Apply the definition. If you apply the definition, y2 0 is equal to 1.0466 plus 0.2 into 0.2 into. Okay. So y2 0 is equal to y1 1.0466 plus 0.2 into. After the definition for this one, 2 into 1.0466 divided by 1.2 plus 1.2 whole cube plus 1.2 whole cube. 1.2 whole cube. So if you calculate using calculator carefully, what do you get here? y2 0 1.7410. 1.7410. So substituting in L for y2 0, I get the first iteration. So from L
y21 is equal to y1 1.0466
plus h by 2
0.2 by 2 divided by 2 into
f of x1 comma y1,
that is f of x1 1.2 comma 1.0466 close the bracket plus f of x2 is 1.4 comma y20 is 1.7410. y2 is 1.7410. Okay. Now let me ask you the definition of f of x comma y. So this is equal to 1.0466 plus 0.2 divided by 2.
2 into y by x.
2 into 1.0466. Okay. Let me start from here. Is equal to 1.0466 plus 0.2 divided by 2, 0.2 divided by 2. F of 1.2 comma 1.04 is 2 into 1.0466 divided by 1.2 plus 1.2 whole cube plus for this one 2 into 1.7410 divided by x, that is 1.4 plus 1.4 whole cube. Close the bracket. So if you carefully compute
y21 will be, if you carefully compute y21, okay, if you carefully compute, you get 1.9169. 1.9169. That is the value, first iterative value. y21 is equal to 1.9169. Okay, so now to get the second iterative, I have to fix r is equal to 1 in 6. Okay, I'll write here only. Put r is equal to 1 in 6 to get y2 in 6 means here 1 plus 1 is 2. y22 is equal to we are changing only r, so everything will remain the same. x1, y1, x2, y2, 1. y2. Okay. Now let us take this value here and then compute y2. So this is equal to y1 1.0466 plus 0.2 divided by 2 into x1 y1 f of 1.2 comma 1.0466 plus f of x2 is 1.4, y21
y21 is 1.9169. Close the bracket. F of 1.4 comma 1.9169. Okay. Now let me apply the definition. y22 1.0466 plus 0.2 divided by 2 divided by 2 into 2 into 1.0466 by 1.2 plus 1.2 whole cube. Now you get another term plus 2 into 1.9169 divided by x, that is 1.4 plus x cube 1.4 whole cube plus 1.4 whole cube. Now close the bracket. So if you carefully calculate using calculator, you get y22 is equal to 1.9420. 1.9420. This is the second iterative value. So next, the third iterative value, at fix r is equal to 2 in 6. R is equal to 2 in 6 means you get y23, etc. You get r is 2, no? So you get y2. Okay. y22 is 1.9420. So everything same. So you get 1.9420. I will change here only, but you have to practice. 1.9420. Then apply the definition. I get everything same. 1.0466 plus 0.2 by 2. F of 1.2 comma 1.0466 is 2 into y. 2 into 1.0466 divided by 1.2 plus x cube, that is 1.2 whole cube, plus 2 into y is 9420 divided by 1.4 plus 1.4 whole cube. So if you carefully calculate, you get y23 1.9456. So this is at the third stage. So we conclude that the value of y. So therefore, y2, that is value of y at x is equal to 1.4 is equal to y2. This is y2. y2 1 is equal to y at x is equal to 1.4 is 1.9456. So this is 1.9456. So this completes the third problem. Second problem. Okay. So this completes the second problem. I'll continue the remaining problems, another at least 1 or 2 problems in my next class. Thank you.